Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know, like I said in many previous videos, it has been some time since I last recorded or made a video. A lot of things kind of changed about the channel, the brand, and my own car. Future plans, mindset, everything has changed. So it's going to be a little different video, I guess you can say. Maybe not so different, but what I'm going to be speaking about is going to be different. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I really do love the way snow in winter looks. Like just the scenery, trees covered in snow. I know those aren't, but just like the scenery. It looks nice. Sucks driving in, and especially when you're about to go to work, you have to clean off your vehicle, and if your vehicle's low, you have to shovel a way out, and that's no fun. Okay, besides the awesome scenery that I now have, I guess you can tell I am all changed, I'm all cleaned up. I'm actually going to be heading out to do a few things, but I'm definitely taking you guys along. Within these short glimpses of me recording, I came to the realization I really do miss making videos. I guess a lot of people recently have been getting hit with the creator block, or just facing burnout, and that's okay. Like I said, there's a lot I gotta put you guys onto, and I'm gonna try to cram it all in this one video, so hopefully that gives you kind of a sense of where I have been at and what I have been doing and what has caused me to be pulled away from YouTube. So hopefully I don't slip and bust my ass on here. There she is, in all of her saltiness beauty. Okay, well, I want to start by saying we are now in the year of 2022. Last year, 2021, was a little hectic for me. Trying to revive an old spark of Hennessy detail, it feels like, and experiencing ways that I can blow up the brand. That was kind of successful. I would say. I sold a few stickers, had a few shoots, sold a few shirts. So I think for starting out, it was pretty alright. Eventually, I just got burned out with a lot of things. I did make the shirts and stickers myself, but they weren't up to the quality that I was happy with. So there was kind of that kind of put that pause on me. It was a little demotivating, I would say, to keep going when I wasn't happy with all the stuff I was outputting. And I know those are in my control, but however, I'm someone that finds it very hard to be content with things. So yeah. And another thing is, as I probably stated in another early video, but I was an actual student still, part-time, going for my bachelor's. So there was that. Thankfully enough, I finished in December, and I'm set to graduate in May with my bachelor's, so that's awesome. I'm beyond happy. But besides that, coming to the end, I had a capstone project. If you're not familiar with a capstone project is, it's an end of the year project, that takes everything from each class that you have learned, and you throw it all into one big project, and that basically determines whether you graduate or you finish the class. So it was a little hectic. It was a little stressful. I was in an accelerated program, which means every 5 weeks I had a new class. Now each campus and university vary on how they do accelerated classes, but that's how my school, or the school I had attended, done it. So yes, there's that. If you're wondering what I have gone for, I actually went to get my bachelor's within business, and to be completely exact, it's organizational leadership. So learning how to run a business slash team, I guess you could say. Yeah. Upon back to the topic of being burned out, it was just, the whole creativity block. I felt like everything I was doing was repetitive. Whether more in terms of designing stuff, stickers and shirts, just felt like it was repetitive and it all looked the same. So I kind of strayed away from that. So yeah, and another thing too was, when photography is something not easy at all. It's definitely cutthroat, I would say. How would you say it? Maybe cutthroat's not the word, but just, it's really hard to stand out when the whole photography scene is saturated. When everyone and their moms are doing photography, it's hard to stand out. What actually makes you stand out is your editing and your clientele. Obviously, if you have a lot of clientele, word will get around that you're a photographer. And if your editing is not like a fifth grader's, like, God, that was a bad analogy, but if your editing is not like trash and it's pretty nice and respectable and pleasing to the eye, a lot of people will go after you and, ask, to do shoots for them. God. So yeah, a few shoots, but it started to die down a little bit. So I think that was a little contribution to why I've just been lazy to pick up the camera, honestly. So there were some reasons behind why I've took a break from YouTube, essentially. But with the help of, with some pushing and the help of my friends, I am hoping to get back on the grind on photo shoots, merchandise, and many more when it comes to HD media. So I actually did make a big purchase today. I bought a new camera lens, more batteries for my camera as of right now. So if you're curious about the lens I have picked up, it's the Tamron 35mm 2.8 aperture. I did my research on it. I've been in the market for another new lens for a while. I'm a firm believer of prime lenses. I don't like zooms. So that was perfect. It didn't break the bank. The battery, can't say too much for, but we got new gear. That's all that matters. And I'm very excited to get them in my possession and test them out. I have a few shoots coming up, hopefully, if everything falls through. And I'm very excited to put them to use and see how much more creativity I have than I once did before, if that makes sense. So, also, enough of me rambling. I'm sorry that it's not that pleasing that I'm just sitting here talking in my car to a camera. To you guys exactly. But I'm actually heading to the car wash now, wash some of the salt off and some of the salt underneath my car, and hopefully get it somewhat presentable. Maybe. Also, your boy had won big, $50 on a $10. So we're gonna go cash this in. Funny enough, I have yet to pay for a ticket ever since Christmas. I got a few for Christmas as a gift and won, and I haven't bought a ticket since and has been just winning. So hopefully the streak can continue. As you can probably tell, we did make it to the wash. Funny enough, I used to work here years back, I guess you could say. It was actually one of my first jobs, and I spent a good period of my time here. I always worked a lot of hours. I was one of those like workaholics that didn't know what a break was. Always wanted to work because I wanted to make money. But yeah, long story short, I no longer work here. So thought that would be interesting to add in this video. I'll probably wrap it up for this video. Notice the change in quality. Once again, I'm actually shooting this on my phone because it's way easier to shoot it on the phone versus always picking up a camera, and my camera does not have a flip lens, so I can't tell what I'm recording or what it looks like. So thank you guys for watching. I know this video was not exciting at all and probably seemed pointless, but it was definitely a kickstart that I needed to try to do YouTube again and try to work on the brand and find motivation to kind of keep going. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Take care and see you in the next one.